Well, the thing, if you look at the two greatest competitors of all time in this sport, it's undoubtedly me and Roger. And if you look at both of us on a technical level, you'll see that both of us have a very layered approach to Jiu-Jitsu. And what I mean by that is, if you look at most of the top guys, and you look at what they're good at, they have a couple of things they're good at, and there's reasons why they win. But the second you take those champions out of their A game, they are just 100% useless. Like once Andre was flattened out in half guard, he was 100% useless. Once he had his back taken, he was 100% useless. He actually willingly switched when I was on his back. I trapped his arm on the top side so that there was no weight on the arm. And Andre willingly bridged across the body into a bottom side trap so that his arm was trapped not only by my legs, but both of our body weights. And this is just a mistake that past blue belt you shouldn't be making. So there's, I mean, Andre is one of the greatest winners of all time, but him and along with the other guys, they just don't have a layered approach. Roger has been in terrible situations, past and submissions. Buchecha had him in a fully extended armbar. His whole career, he was getting put in bad positions, and he always had a layered approach where even if he got him past his A game, even if he passed his guard, he had layers to his defense. And that confidence in defense allowed him to be one of the greatest attackers with the highest submission rate in the sport. The foundation of offense is a solid defensive structure. And so the reason why I look so much better than everyone is because I have a layered approach. So any position that you put me in, I have more knowledge in that given position than the guy I'm competing against. So every single niche position that you can possibly find ourselves in, I'm better. And it all comes back to having that layered approach to the sport. And so my whole thing is I look at these guys on a technical level and I think, okay, this is what he's good at. Everyone's looking at what he's good at. How do I not let him play his game? When I'm studying these guys, I'm looking at, okay, this is what he's bad at. When I look at Andre, I don't look at the matches he won. I look at the matches that were close, or I look at the matches that he lost. And I say, how did he lose this match? When he fought Roger in the gi, it was competitive for a certain amount of time. The second Roger forced him into bottom half guard, he immediately passed him and took his back. So I have an incredible propensity to look at these guys, to analyze what they're bad at, and then I can always exploit the holes in their game. So when I take them out of their A game and I put them into positions which I know they're bad at because I've watched them in those positions, I have 100 times more knowledge than they do in these positions, and then they kind of just fall apart from there.